Hi friend, welcome to Tassi's studio. I'm Tassi and today I'm here to share with you everything about Flock and Fiber Festival in Seattle. I went there last weekend and I'm going to share with you all the wonderful people that I met, all the things that I saw, and some of my acquisitions. I can't wait to share that with you. Stay tuned. Now that you saw a little bit from my first day, I am going to show you also even the line to wait to get inside for the show and the festival was absolutely wonderful. We saw so many beautiful projects, so many wonderful garments knitted by so many different hands, and that made me so excited. And I wish, actually, to be honest, that the line was a little bit longer because I don't even think we stayed in line for about 5 minutes. This was one of the most organized and most wonderful festivals, and I have been to many flock and fiber festivals or fiber festivals and shows and different things, and I have to say this was my favorite, and it was one of the most well organized that I have been. So thank you so much, Flock and Fiber, for putting this together for us and for bringing so many fun and nice people together. I met many friends along the way and I made some new friends, and I think that this is what we are all about. So it was worth every minute and everything for me. If you are not able to come to the Flock and Fiber, I hope that you enjoy this episode today, and I hope that I bring a little bit of my experience and my enthusiasm for you. I also want to make a disclaimer here in the beginning that in no way, by showing what I got here, I am promoting for you to just go out and buy a lot of stuff. I am a pretty organized person, so I have saved all year to get some stuff here. And I also have plans for every single thing that I bought. So I have to say that there were so many wonderful people that if I was able to, I would have bought from every single one of them, just because I also wanted to support everyone that it was there. They all made such a beautiful display for us, and they all worked so hard to bring everything that they had there for the attendants. But I had to make some choices, and I think by what I'm going to show you, I make really good choices this time. So I'm going to start with showing you the first booth that I went to. I was very eager to meet a lot of the people that I knew from through YouTube and Instagram, but I also wanted to make sure that I was able to enjoy the show. So what I did first is I just went around and went through every single booth without stopping or going inside, just looking, enjoying, taking in all of the beauty and all of the beautiful yarns and other things that they had there. And I feel that that filled my heart and filled me with enthusiasm to then go back, check my list, and then get some of the things that I had planned and some that I had not, but that it was totally worth it. So the first booth that I actually bought something from was, I actually went to the spin cycle one first. I am planning to make the framed sweater by Andrea Maury, and I absolutely love yellow. So on my last episode, I had showed you that I had this ritual dyes yarn, and I am going to do the frame part of the sweater on this yarn, which is the Ritual Dyes Sprite, which is actually a sport weight yarn, but I'm probably going to maybe hold double if I have to. And this color is the Forsythia. And for my for the main color, I am going to use the I don't have the name of the color because I don't have the label here with me, but I'm going to have to do the Farmer's Daughter. And this is the same color that Andrea had on her, on the colors that she chose for her framed. So I stopped by the Spin Cycle booth and I got the Dream State for the stars, and this color is the Salty Dog. This one is the 100% American Wool Dream State, and I hope that it's you can see the focus in there. And this is 100% American Wool superwashed, 150 yards, and is a worsted weight yarn, and the color again is Salty Dog. I am so excited for this sweater. I have already started it, even though I haven't finished my last summer sweater yet. But I am very excited for this. This time I only bought the one for my sweater, only this color, but I have 3 balls of this one to do the frame sweater, which is a lot of people are making that for Rhinebeck, and I do not know if I will be able to go this year, but I still really wanted to have that sweater. So that was the first place that I went and bought something. Then after that, I went to the Lemon Kid booth, and in there I met one of my favorites, and that was Jackie from Jackson Rose and Gigi from Gigi Made. I also met Sarah, the owner of Lemon Kid, and I got this yarn. This is the Lemon Kid Trio. I had bought this before in yellow to make my mini mock tank, and I love that, and I really love this yarn. It's super soft. It's a 70% merino, 20% cashmere, 10% nylon, and it has 450 yards per 100 gram skein. this one is on the color Shell. It's the most beautiful pale pink that I think I am going to make a muscle burl hat for myself. And I really absolutely love the softness of this yarn. The other thing that I got there was the Diamond Lane Big Birdie. And Big Birdie is in the color Cafe. Big Birdie is an Aran yarn, and it's 79% alpaca, 21% silk, and it has 174 yards per 100 gram skeins. I have several balls of this same yarn in the color Miel, and I want to make a weekender, but I want to have the detail on the shoulder in a different color. I was really hoping to be brave enough to get like a really fun Lemon Kid inspired color, but once I was there, I just thought I am going to wear the sweater a lot more if I have a color that I know it's more neutral, because that's what I usually tend to wear, I mean. So I decided for this one, and it's the most beautiful, really dark brown with some hues of red on it, like a rust color on it, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. I was so happy to meet you, Sarah. Thank you so much for helping me choose this color, and thank you to Jackie and Gigi for taking pictures with me, spending some time talking with me. It was wonderful meeting you. The next place I went was to meet somebody that I am very much a fan, Legor Sons. I have loved Max from Max the Knitter and the Legor Sons boutique. I have loved his patterns for a very, very long time. And I was absolutely smitten that I got to meet him and Vincent, his partner, and I took pictures with both of them. And I was so very excited that I really wanted to knit the Stripe Static, is one of his new shawls, and Max's new pattern. And I was able to get their yarn to make that shawl. I also wanted to make the shawl in a little bit more masculine color, because I might be making this one and giving it to my husband for Christmas or his birthday, and then this way I can steal it and wear it also. So I did get one ball of their this one is the British Sport, and it is 365 yards or 333 meters to 100 grams skein, and this color is Moira's Black Rose, and so this is black. And the other one that I got was a sport weight baby, 55% baby alpaca, 18% fine merino wool, 17% mulberry silk, 10% yak, and 100% dreamy. That's what it says on the back of the yarn. This is their fluff, and the color that I chose is feather, and it's an absolute delicious yarn. It's like the color of a feather, actually. It's a light gray, and I don't know if you can see in its purest color, but when it's not so close to the camera, you can see is this beautiful, beautiful gray. And I was so delighted to meet you both. And they also had a really, really cute bag that they actually gifted to me. And I felt so honored and so happy. And thank you so much for spending a little bit of time with me. And I was just delighted to meet both of you, Max and Vincent. The next place I went, I was determined this time to get some red yarn because I really want to make a cabled red socks for me for this Christmas. And I also wanted a bright red hat. So I stopped by Fiber Hustle and I met a few of my favorite again, which is I met Michael from Piece to Piece. He is the funnest person ever. And I also met Kevin and Ray from Needles at the Ready. I never thought that I was going to be able to meet so many nice and fun people. I have to say that our community of knitters is the best because I have not yet met one person that I didn't feel they were genuinely happy to meet me, to talk with me, to share ideas, it was absolutely, completely and totally genuinely fun event. So I got their little red Corvette, and I got a DK 4-ply 100% Southwest BFL yarn for I think this is the one I'm going to make the hat, and it has 246 yards for 100-gram skein. And this red, let me tell you, is the most beautiful red. I'm so excited. Can you imagine how beautiful this hat is gonna turn out? I just can't wait to make this one. And then I got this red, and it's pretty true to the color, what you can see here in the camera. And this one is also little red Corvette, the same exact color, but is on the fingering 4-ply. This one is 80% Southwest Merino, 20% nylon, and it has 450 yards on 100-gram skein. I am very excited to try this one also because it feels so nice. And can you imagine having some little cabled socks made on this color? How beautiful it's going to be. Again, thank you, Michael. Thank you, everyone from Fiber Hustle. And thank you, Ray and Kevin, for being so fun, so genuinely excited to meet all the people that we met there. And thank you for making my day on spending some time with me. Visited with some of my friends that I really like from Starlight Knitting Society, which is a local yarn to me, from Ritual Dyes. I also met with my friend from my favorite yarns also, which is the Wool Folk. And from there, I went to visit the Camellia Fiber Co. and their booth. I have been very impressed. When I went to Nashville, I bought some of Camellia Fiber Co. yarn, and not only I was very impressed with the yarn, I'm very, very impressed with Sylvia. Sylvia Rowe is the owner, and the creative director of Camellia Fiber Co. And I'm very impressed on how she was an assistant, and then in 2017 she took over and bought the company. She has the most gorgeous colors, and her yarn is just absolutely beautiful. She also makes they pride themselves on having a high standard for their brand and their values, and they pride themselves on quality, sustainability, and inclusivity. So, and I am not in any way being sponsored by her, or I have not been asked to say anything. I'm just saying this to you because I do believe in all of these things more than anything. And I think that a company that not only values this, but that also does something to make sure that all of these things are inclusive into their product, that it's a very valuable thing to do. So I went there, and I wanted to support her again. And of course, I found something that it was wonderful. And so I bought this, the Camellia Fiber Co. CFC Yak Fingering. This yarn is in the color natural gray, and it is one of the most beautiful grays also. I am hoping to make either a no frills sweater, but I know for sure that I would have enough to make a no frills. And this yarn is 80% merino wool, 10% silk, 10% yak, and it has 437 yards on 100 grams, and is a 4-ply superwash yarn. So I bought enough. I bought a sweater quantity of this yarn, and I know that I'm going to be able to make, I want to make a simple yet beautiful sweater that showcases the yarn. So I am not 100% sure on the pattern, but I'm between 2 and 3 of them, and I'm sure I will be able to make something with the amount that I bought. Then I walked a little bit more. I went to have lunch, and I was wanting to get one more skein from somebody that I really admire and that I really, really enjoy her patterns. I wasn't sure if I was going to see her because I knew she was giving a couple speeches and also was doing a class, but I was walking by, and then I was walking by La Mercerie booth, and then guess who I saw? Amy from La Bien, Amy, and she was there, and she was the sweetest person ever. She gave me a hug. I was so happy with all these people who are so accomplished and that took the time to just spend some time with me. I was very happy to see this yarn, which is, I think this was an exclusive and a limited edition yarn made from upcycled hand-dyed yarn threads from La Bien studio in Paris. This yarn is 230 meters, which is 250 yards for this 100-gram skein, I should say. And it's a 50% 18.5 micron merino, 30% Shetland, and 20% recycled LBA threads. I love this pink color. It's like an antique light pink that has all these colorful speckles. Can you see the colorful speckles? And those speckles are the recycled threads from her studio. This is so special to me. And I was so happy that I was able to still get one, because I think this was the last one that they had. And it was I think this color was only made for this festival. Maybe not, but that's what I think that I read there somewhere. And I think I'm going to try to make a bandana with this one for myself. So I think this is it for this one. I spend a lot of time in Seattle for this show. We went there on Friday and stayed until Sunday. We had been there before, but I don't think we had been there with my son. We went there with my son, my husband, and my son's girlfriend, Tay, who actually just started a channel also on YouTube. And her channel is called Taylor B Knits. And I'll have this here for you to see if you have, if you're looking to watch a new podcaster. She loves knitting also. She really loves crochet. She has learned so much so fast, and I think that you would have fun watching her. So I will put this also on my show notes in case you want to go and check her out. And we spent time visiting the we went to see the Space Needle. We went to the market. We ate some delicious seafood, and we spent time together, and that was a lot of fun. So today I wanted to thank the people at Flock and Fiber. I want to thank Seattle for welcoming us. I will for sure come back because I want to go visit the Lambin Kid and La Mercerie. I did not have time this time, but I am super happy for having had this opportunity. I do not take it for granted, and I feel very blessed that I was able to do that. Today, that's it for me, and I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope that you enjoyed the little video that I'm going to put after this, showing a little bit more of Seattle, a little bit more of Flock Fiber Festival, and I hope that this was fun for you to come with me and see some of the festival. Until I see you again, stay healthy, continue to knit, crochet, embroider, or do anything and everything that makes you happy. And don't forget to push the like button and subscribe if you want to. See you soon. Ciao. Thank you for being here. Ciao.